You didn't think I was gonna make 25 videos without talking about Ghost, did you?
I have something to say.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlie, and yeah, I'm going to be talking about Ghost today because they're one of my favorite bands, and as I've talked about on the channel before, a really good example on how to do storytelling and world building through other means than you would normally expect. Ghost is a Swedish band that is very hard to define. They are somewhere between doom metal, heavy metal, hard rock, somewhere in there. The whole shtick of the band is that they're a band that's been around forever, and why haven't you heard of them? So their albums, depending on the era and which Papa is their lead singer, the album is from a different era, a different time. So they have music that spans from the 60s through to the 90s. And I have to say, their music is one of my absolute favorite things about them. There's a tongue-in-cheek quality that really makes them fun. The fact that Tobias and Martin, who started the band together, were able for so long to make such amazing music and make it actually work just surprises me to no end. And though Omega has left us and we have Ether now, I have to say, Tobias is still killing it. Prick Hell is a wonderful album and probably one of my favorites, but though it's really hard to pick amongst my children. Though, let's be honest, Meliora is the best album that they've done, just because the character that was created, Papa Emeritus III, my little Pope Star, is one of the best characters that they've created so far. I'm not saying that I don't like Colonel Copia or Papa Emeritus IV, as he is now known, but there's something about the little Pope Star that just makes me ever so happy, and the music videos that they did were so much fun. From He Is to Square Hammer, they were an amazing band. They continue to make really good music, and their next album should be out shortly. This is a writing channel, so why am I talking about this Swedish band? Because everything that they do is story. Again, like I said, I've talked about this before on the channel, but it bears repeating. Everything that they do is story, from the songs that appear on the albums, little notes come in here, there, and yonder, the music videos, the concert tours, all make up a story of this evil, demonic church who are trying to bring about the end of days and the rise of the Antichrist, who may or may not already be here, depending on which one that you want to talk about. Personally, I think that they are really going to have some fun with this and milk this for all that it is worth, and that really is the point of the band. They are here to have fun, and to remind us that we are here to have fun. That life is too short to take anything way too seriously, and that haters really are the true enemy of all life. Through various methods of storytelling, be it from the lyrics that they include in their songs, to the music that they pair with the lyrics, to the videos that get paired with those lyrics as well, on top of everything else, or even the chapters and little mini movies that they put out, the videos that are just story-based that continue the mythology of the band. They have done a really good job at crafting a persona for themselves. But the most important thing I think that we can learn from Ghost is that inclusivity and having an open heart and just being decent people, at least in the music. I'm not going to speak for these people in real life because I don't know them, but at least in their music, even with songs about human sacrifice and vampirism and zombies and plagues and all the other things that you would expect from a doom metal, heavy metal, black metal band, they do it with so much fun and such a light heart that they have crafted for themselves a really good fandom. People that actually honestly care for each other, who are all about making sure that we are not going to give in to the forces of darkness and villainy, the real forces of darkness and villainy that seek to control our lives and tell us who we should and should not be. Those people don't know us. They have no right controlling us. And that is the power of a band like this. They adopt a persona, making it okay for their fans to adopt a persona as well. Because if I have learned anything from this life, life is a performance art. Life is a performative task. Yes, there's something to be said for authenticity and being yourself, but honestly, pick which part you want to be today and be that part to its most glorious. That is where you will find joy. That's where you will find life. That's where you will find the heart of who you are. And so this devil band from Sweden has really opened my eyes to all of the different possibilities that you can have, that you can be that weird kid who loves all of the horror stories that you grew up with, and yet still spread a message of love, of tolerance, of freedom and independence, of rebellion against authority, while, of course, bowing to the Dark One who shall ever reign.
For this is Year Zero.
I'm sorry, I know I'm being a little bit silly, but I've done a lot of these videos, and I just really wanted to make a shout out to this band that I love so much. I don't know that I would have gotten through all of the mess that was 2020 without their music. I really did pretty much listen to it on repeat all year long, because it is so life-affirming. Even songs like La Mantra Mori, which is basically just Tobias chanting, "We are focused on your death," over and over again, with kind of a light hippie raga playing in the background. It's still oddly affirming of everything that we want to be in this life. We want to have joy, we want to have freedom, we want to just be ourselves. And that's what this band is all about. And honestly, what I want my fiction to be all about. I want people to see all of the strange characters and all the bizarre things that I bring into my world and think, hey, maybe I'm not so weird after all. Because most of the weirdness that we have is just our uniqueness. And when you try to shave off those rough edges, we just make ourselves into boring.
People.
And I don't want to be that person. I want to be me. And that's my big goal in life this year. So if you haven't checked them out and you like rock and roll and you don't have any aversion to, constant talk about the devil, the dark things, the vampires, and all the others, definitely check them out. They're a great band. And if you would like to hear music like theirs that's a little bit less demonic, check out the Magna Carta Cartel. Omega, when he left us, he went back to MCC and has been making music with them, and it's really, really good. Or if you want more of a synth pop, check out Priest. They're a fun band too. I would like to actually talk a little bit more about music on this channel, but I don't know exactly how to do that. Luckily, I have a podcast that I'm going to be doing where I get to not only talk about the music, but I get to play it for you as well. So I am really looking forward to getting that fully up and running in the new year. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button and leave a comment down below. Tell me what music you like, because I'm always looking for new bands. I'm always trying to find something really cool to listen to. And don't forget maybe to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I stream twice a week on Wednesdays and Fridays. I stream more than that over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/CEDorset. And just because the world is a giant trash fire and we haven't learned that Year Zero is here and the Dark Lord has not made America sexy again, say it with me now. Black Lives Matter. Black trans lives matter. Trans identities are magic. And until next time, may you have the courage to write your dreams into reality. And don't forget to have the fun. Bye.